Beloved child, I see your heart, and I know the weight you've been carrying. You have been walking through shadows, questioning if the light will ever break through. I tell you now, the dawn is nearer than you think. The door you have been waiting on is already opening. Do not be afraid to step forward. You have prayed in silence when no one was listening. You have cried in the dark when no one understood. I have heard every prayer, counted every tear, and written every moment of your journey in my book of life. Not one part of your pain is wasted. The world may have told you that you are behind, that you have missed your chance, but I am the author of time, and I am never late. What is for you will not pass you by. The blessing I am preparing is not a small one. It is greater than you have imagined, because I delight in giving you more than enough. When you stand before the door I have opened, you may feel fear whisper, "What if I am not ready?" My child, I have been preparing you all along. The struggles you endured have shaped you, the delays have strengthened you, and the silence has taught you to hear my voice more clearly. So walk forward with courage. Do not look back at what you lost, for I am giving you something new. Lift your head, for your season of breakthrough has come. Hold fast to me, and you will see that I am faithful. The same hand that carried you through the valley will guide you into the place I have promised. You are not forgotten. You are chosen, and I will finish the good work I began in you. Asterisk, my precious one, the door before you is not just an opening to a new opportunity. It is an invitation to walk in deeper trust with me. So many times you have prayed for change, but in your heart you've wondered if it was truly possible. I tell you today, it is not only possible, it is already written in my plan for you. But hear this, when I open a door, I do not merely open it for you to pass through and go back to life as it was. I open it so that when you step through, you are stepping into transformation. This is why the waiting has been long. This is why the refining has been intense. I have not simply been preparing the blessing for you. I have been preparing you for the blessing. The blessings I give are weighty. They require a heart anchored in my truth, so that when the winds blow, you will not be shaken. The promises I make are eternal. They require faith that is not dependent on feelings, so that when storms rise, you will still stand. You have thought, at times, that the delays were my denial, but I tell you, they were my protection. Some doors you wanted were not from me, and had I opened them, they would have crushed you. Some people you prayed to keep in your life were not meant to walk with you into this next season. Trust me when I remove what you thought you needed. My pruning is not punishment, it is preparation. Do not fear the size of the calling I have placed on you. I know it feels larger than your ability, but I did not choose you because of your strength. I chose you because of your willingness. I can do more through a surrendered heart than the world can do through the most talented hands. And yes, there will be moments ahead where you will feel the temptation to turn back. You will look at the road behind you and wonder if it was easier there. But remember this, I have called you to go from glory to glory, not from comfort to comfort. The path will not always be smooth, but my presence will always be with you. You will never walk alone. The enemy will try to whisper lies into your ear that you are unworthy, that you are not ready, that your mistakes disqualify you. But I say to you, my blood has made you worthy, my spirit is making you ready, and my grace covers every mistake you have surrendered to me. You are not defined by what you have done. You are defined by what I have done for you. This door you are about to walk through is not the end of the journey. It is the beginning of a new chapter. And in this chapter, I am calling you to greater faith, greater love, and greater courage. You will see me move in ways you have never seen before. You will experience provision that does not make sense to the world. You will find peace in the middle of chaos, joy in the middle of sorrow, and strength in the middle of weakness. When I send you into this new season, remember, I am not sending you alone. My Spirit goes before you, preparing the way. My angels surround you, protecting you. My word will be the lamp to your feet and the light to your path. Do not be afraid to dream again. Do not be afraid to hope again. The years the locusts have eaten, I will restore. The tears you have sown, you will reap in joy. The prayers you thought I did not hear, I am now answering, and when you see the door open, do not hesitate. Step forward in faith. Even if you do not see the whole path, trust that I have already walked it before you. I am the Alpha and the Omega. I know the end from the beginning. I will not lead you to a door that leads to destruction. I will not place you in a position that will break you beyond repair. I am your good shepherd. I lead you to green pastures, even if the path there passes through the valley of shadows. So, beloved, lift your head, straighten your shoulders. Walk with confidence, not in your own strength, but in mine. The same voice that spoke the stars into existence is the same voice that now calls your name. The same hands that formed the mountains are the same hands that hold your future. Your story is not over. The best pages have not yet been written. The next chapter is one of beauty, breakthrough, and blessing, but it begins with one step of faith through this door. Take it. Trust me. Watch what I will do. My beloved child, you have taken steps of faith before, and you have seen me move. Yet now, as you stand before this new season, the enemy has tried to plant doubt in your heart, whispering that perhaps the last breakthrough was the last one you will see. But I tell you, as the one who holds all things in my hands, your story is still unfolding, and I have not finished showing you my goodness. 1. On fear and courage. Do not let fear speak louder than my promises. Fear will show you the waves. I will show you the one who walks on them. Fear will remind you of every time you have failed. I will remind you that I have already overcome. When I call you forward, I never expect you to go alone. My Spirit within. You will rise up when your own strength fails. The courage you need will not come from forcing yourself to be strong. It will come from resting in me. Do not compare your faith to another's. I have given each of my children a measure of faith. For their journey, walk with what you have now, and as you walk, I will multiply it too. On waiting, the waiting has been the hardest part for you. I know the days you have cried out, Lord, how much longer? I have heard every word. And though you felt as if nothing was moving, the truth is, I was moving everything. When a seed is planted, it is hidden underground, unseen. The roots grow before the sprout appears. In the same way, I have been rooting you deeper in my love, strengthening you so that when your breakthrough comes, it will not be a fragile sprout that dies in the first storm, but a strong tree that will bear fruit for years to come. 3. On provision, you have worried about how the need will be met. You have wondered if I will come through for you in time. Child, I am not bound by time. I am the maker of time. I do not operate on the world's economy, but on heaven's abundance. I fed thousands with a few loaves and fish. I brought water from a rock. I caused oil to flow until there were no more jars left to fill. Do you think I cannot meet your need now? My supply is not limited, and my generosity is not conditional. Trust me with what you have, and watch me multiply it. 4. On relationships and healing, I have seen the people who have walked away. I have seen the ones who hurt you. And I know that sometimes the deepest wounds are not from enemies, but from those you loved. But hear this, your worth was never in their hands. It has always been in mine. I will bring the right people into your life in the right season. Some will come to sharpen you, some to lift you, and some to walk alongside you, but I will not allow the wrong voices to lead you off the path I have for you. Forgive, not because they deserved it, but because your heart is too precious to be chained to bitterness. Release them, and I will heal you. 5. On your calling, the gift I placed in you was not an accident. You have tried to hide it at times, thinking someone else could do it better, or that the world doesn't need what you have to give. But I say, to you, the world needs exactly what I placed in you, in exactly the way I placed it. Do not bury what I gave you out of fear of failure. When I call you, I equip you. When I send you, I go with you. 6. On endurance, there will be moments when the road feels long and the promise still feels far. Remember that I endured the cross for the joy set before me. You can endure this season for the joy I have set before you. Each step forward is not just movement, it is testimony. You are showing those around you that it is possible to keep going even when it's hard. You are showing them what it looks like to trust me when you cannot yet see the finish line, child. The door I open for you now is not just for your blessing, it is for my glory. And in that moment, you will understand why the journey looked the way it did. You will see that the delays were protection, the pruning was preparation, and the silence was an invitation to hear my voice more clearly. So walk forward, now. The door is open, the path is prepared, and I, the Lord your God, go with you, before you, and within you, now and forever. Asterisk, my beloved, you have not been forgotten. I know the thoughts that trouble you in the quiet moments, the questions that rise like waves in your mind. You wonder if I still see you, if my promises still stand for you. I tell you now, yes, I see you. Yes, my promises still stand. They are as unshakable as the mountains, as certain as the rising of the sun. There has never been a single day when I have turned my eyes away from you. When you felt alone, I was beside you. When you felt weak, I was carrying you. And when you thought the silence meant my absence, it was actually the space where I was working the most. 1. On your worth has never been determined by your performance, by what others say about you, or by the success the world measures. I did not love you because you were perfect. I loved you before you even knew my name. I loved you while you were still broken, while you were still far away. The cross was not a sign of your shame. It was the declaration of your value. You are worth the blood I shed. You are worth the sacrifice I gave. Do not let the enemy convince you otherwise. When I look at you, I do not see failure. I see the child I redeemed, the one I am shaping into the image of my glory. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are exactly where I can work with you. 2. On fear of the future, the days ahead do not scare me. I am already in them. While you are here in this moment, I have gone ahead and prepared the path. Nothing that comes will catch me off guard, and nothing that comes will separate you from my love. The future may look uncertain in your eyes, but it is secure in mine. You do not need to have every answer. You only need to trust the one who holds every answer. Remember the sparrows. They neither sow nor reap, yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not more valuable than they? 3. On past mistakes, you have replayed certain moments over and over in your mind, wishing you could go back and change them. But, my child, I am the God who redeems time. What you see as wasted years, I see as soil where I can grow something new. The enemy wants to chain you to regret, but I have already broken those chains. You are not defined by what you did. You are defined by what I have done for you. I have covered you in my righteousness. I have clothed you in my grace. Every scar you carry can become a testimony of my healing. Every failure can become a platform for my glory. Give me your past, and I will use it for your good. For, on provision and daily needs you have been looking at your resources and wondering if they will be enough. Hear me, I am not limited by what you can see. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I fed thousands with a few loaves and fish. I multiplied oil for a widow until there were no more jars left to fill. Do not worry about tomorrow. Seek me first, and everything you need will be given to you in its time. My supply is not based on the economy of this world. It flows from the riches of heaven. I am your shepherd. You shall not want. 5. On loneliness and isolation there have been seasons when you felt invisible, as if no one understood you, as if no one could see what you were going through. I want you to know that I have always been there. I have heard every prayer, even the ones you could not put into words. I have walked with you through empty rooms, through sleepless nights, through tears that no one else saw. I have been closer to you than your own breath. Do not believe the lie that you are alone. I am Emmanuel, God with you, even when others walk away. I remain. 6. On relationships and people leaving. Some people in your life were only meant to be there for a season. When they leave, it does not mean you have failed. It means I am making room for what is next. Trust me when I close a door. I know the conversations you never heard, the intentions you never saw, the thoughts you never knew. My removing is always for your protecting. Do not chase after what I have released. Lift your eyes and see. I have something better ahead. 7. On your calling, you have wondered if you truly have a purpose, if there is more for you than simply surviving each day. I tell you, you were made for more. I placed gifts in you before you were born. I wove dreams into your heart before you even knew what they were. You may feel unqualified, but I do not call the qualified. I qualify the called. I will give you the wisdom, the courage, and the strength you need when you need it. Your life is not an accident. Your calling is not a coincidence. You are part of my plan to bring light into the world. 8. On endurance in trials, the road will not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. Trials will come, but I will use them to refine you like gold in the fire. When the storm rages, remember, I am in the boat with you. The wind and waves obey my voice. You are not at the mercy of the storm. You are held by the one who commands it. Every trial you endure will become a testimony of my faithfulness. And when you stand on the other side, you will see that I never left you, not even for a moment. My beloved, lift your head. The story is not over. I am still writing it. I am still working behind the scenes. I am still opening doors no one can shut. Trust me, the next chapter will be filled with the evidence of my goodness. Walk with me, and you will see miracles. Follow me, and you will find peace. Stay near to me, and you will never be without hope. I am with you still, now and forevermore. Beloved, you have walked through fire, but you are not burned. I have seen every valley you have passed. through, and I have watched over you in each step. You may think the trials you faced were meant to destroy you, but they have refined you. What the enemy meant for harm, I am using for good. You have not lost my hand upon your life. My plans for you have not been cancelled, delayed beyond hope, or forgotten. They are alive, and soon you will see my glory in ways you could not have imagined. 1. Untrusting. My timing. You often think my timing is late, because you measure it by your urgency, but my timing is not set by the pressures of the world. It is set by the perfection of heaven. If I gave you everything the moment you asked for it, you would not be ready to carry it. But when you wait with me, the blessing arrives not only at the right time, but in the right way. When I finally answer, it will not be partial. It will not be halfway. It will be complete, overflowing, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. 2. On strength in weaknesses have told me, Lord, I am too weak. But my child, that is exactly where my power shines the brightest. My grace is sufficient for you, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. When you feel like you can no longer go on, I will carry you. When you feel you cannot pray another prayer, my Spirit will intercede for you. When you are at the end of yourself, you are at the beginning of my limitless strength. Do not despise your weakness. Bring it to me, and I will turn it into strength you did not know you had. 3. On the battle you face. This battle is not just about what you see. There are things moving in the unseen realm. Angels are fighting on your behalf, and my Spirit is working in ways that are hidden for now. The resistance you feel is not proof of my absence, but evidence that the enemy sees what I am about to do in your life. He fights hardest when you are closest to breakthrough. Stand your ground. Do not give up now. The walls will fall, the chains will break, and the darkness will lift. 4. On forgiveness and freedom. There is freedom waiting for you in forgiveness. I know it is not easy. The wounds are deep. The betrayal was real. But forgiveness is not about excusing what was wrong. It is about releasing yourself from the prison of bitterness. When you forgive, you place the situation into my hands, where justice and mercy meet perfectly. I will heal your heart and restore your joy. Unforgiveness is a weight that slows you down. Lay it down, and you will run with new strength. 5. On your voice and purpose. Story is not too small to matter. Your testimony is not too ordinary to change lives. I placed a message inside of you that will reach hearts no one else can reach. Do not bury your voice in fear of what others will think. I will give you the right words, the right timing, and the right opportunities. You do not need a stage to shine. You only need obedience. Speak when I tell you to speak, even if your voice trembles. Share what I have done for you, even if you feel it is simple. The world is starving for truth, and I have placed it inside of you. 6. On renewing your mind. The battle is often fought in your thoughts before it is fought in your circumstances. That is why I have given you my word, not just for comfort, but for victory. When lies come, counter them with truth. When fear rises, declare my promises. When hopelessness whispers, remember the miracles I have already done. The enemy cannot hold ground in a mind that is filled with my truth. Let my word be the light that pushes out every shadow. 7. On the new season ahead. I am doing a new thing in your life. Some doors will close because they must, and some opportunities will fade because they are not meant for where I am taking you. The new season may require you to leave. 8. On my unchanging love. You have seen people's love fade. You have seen trust broken, But my love is not like theirs. It does not weaken with time. It does not break under pressure, and it does not depend on your performance. Nothing can separate you from my love, not your past, not your failures, not your doubts. You are held fully and forever in the arms of the one who created you. 9. On walking forward boldly is time to lift your head and walk forward. Do not wait for every question to be answered or every fear to disappear. Faith is stepping forward. When the way is not fully clear, I will guide your steps one at a time. You do not need to see the entire path. You only need to take the next step with me. When you move in obedience, you open the way for miracles. Beloved, you will see my glory. You will see my hand provide in ways that leave you speechless. You will see my healing in places you thought could never be restored. You will see doors open that no man can shut. And when you see it, you will know it was me. You will say, "The Lord has done this, and it is marvelous in my eyes." Until then, hold fast. Keep your eyes on me. The night is almost over, and the dawn is breaking. I am with you, I am for you, and I will never let you go. Asterisk, my beloved, the time to rise is now. You have sat in the place of waiting long enough. You have carried the weight of doubt long enough. You have looked at the closed door and wondered if it would ever open. But I tell you, today the latch is turning, the hinges are moving, and the way is opening before you. Do not let hesitation keep you from stepping into what I have prepared. You prayed for this. You waited for this. You fought battles for this. Now, you must rise and walk into the promise. 1. On leaving the past behind, you cannot step into your future while your hands are still clinging to yesterday. Some things must be laid down so you can pick up what is ahead. I know the past feels familiar, even the pain can become something you've learned to live with. But I have not called you to survive in old wounds. I have called you to heal and move forward. Do not keep looking back. The road behind you cannot take you where I am sending you. 2. On breaking the chains of fear, fear will try to keep you small. It will whisper that you are not ready, not enough, not capable, but fear is not your ruler, I am. When you feel the tremble in your spirit, remember, even the giants fall when I am with you. Even the seas part when I speak. Even death itself bows to my authority. Step forward in the courage that comes from knowing I go before you. 3. On the power of obedience, you have prayed for miracles, and I am ready to release them. But obedience is often the key that unlocks the blessing. Do not wait until the conditions seem perfect. Obey when you hear my voice, even if it makes no sense in the moment. Peter saw the miraculous catch of fish, not because the timing was logical, but because he obeyed my command. Your obedience today will prepare the way for the breakthrough you've been asking for. 4. On the coming harvest you have sown in tears. You have prayed when no one else knew. You have given when you had little. Every seed has been counted, and none have been forgotten. The harvest may not come in the way you expect, but it will come. And when it does, it will be more than you imagined, because I am not limited to addition. I work in multiplication. 5. On standing firm in the storms, the path ahead will not be without wind or waves. But the storm will not sink you, because I am in your boat. Do not confuse the presence of the storm with the absence of my power. Many of my greatest works happen in the middle of the fiercest storms. When the wind rises, fix your eyes on me, not on the waves. I am your anchor, your refuge, and your peace. 6. On your identity in me, the world will try to tell you who you are. unworthy, weak, forgotten. But I tell you, you are chosen, loved, redeemed, and called. You are not a mistake. You are not an accident. You were formed with intention, created with purpose, and marked with my image. Your identity is not in your failures or your successes. It is in me, and I do not change. Point 7. On the authority you carry. Because you belong to me, you carry my authority. You do not fight in your own strength. You fight in my name. When the enemy comes against you, remind him that he has already been defeated. The cross was his loss. The resurrection was your victory. Stand in the truth of who you are and the power you have in me. 8. On walking in joy is not the absence of hardship. It is the presence of my spirit in every season. You can have joy even in the valley, because you know that the valley will not last forever. Let my joy be your strength. Let it lift your head when the weight feels heavy. Let it remind you that the ending of this story will be good, because I am the author. 9. On sharing the light, the blessings I give you are not meant to be kept to yourself. You are a light in a world full of shadows. When I lift you up, use your voice to point others to me. When I provide for you, be generous. When I comfort you, comfort others. The world is watching, not for perfection, but for authenticity. Show them what it looks like to walk with me through both the sunshine and the storm. 10. On the promise of my presence. The road ahead may lead you into unfamiliar territory, but you will never be alone there. My presence will go before you, my spirit will dwell within you, and my angels will surround you. There will be days when you cannot see the way, but my light will guide your next step. There will be nights when you feel the weight of the world, but my hand will hold you steady. Beloved, this is your moment to rise. The waiting has shaped you. The trials have strengthened you. The delays have refined you. Now it is time to walk into the fulfillment of the promises I have spoken over your life. Do not shrink back. Do not hesitate. The same voice that calmed the sea is the same voice that calls you forward now. Rise and walk into the promise. I am with you, and I will never leave you. Go forth in my name, my beloved. The journey you have traveled has not been in vain. Every tear you shed, every prayer you whispered in the dark, every moment of faith when you could have given up, I have seen it all. I am proud of you. Now I call you to rise up, not as one who is weary and burdened, but as one who is victorious and free. I am sending you forth into the world with my blessing, my power, and my peace. 1. The authority of my name. You carry more power than you realize, because you carry my name. In my name, sickness flees. In my name, chains break. In my name, darkness, trembles. Do not be afraid to speak my name boldly. It is not just a word. It is the key to every door, the weapon against every enemy, the source of every miracle. Wherever you go, carry my name as your banner. Let it be the first thing you speak and the last thing you whisper. 2. The power of your testimony. Your story is a light in the darkness. The battles you have fought and the victories you have won will inspire others to keep fighting. Do not hide what I have done in your life. Share it with courage and honesty, for there is healing and hope in every testimony. You are a living witness to my grace, and your voice is part of the great story I am telling in the world. 3. The call to love, boldly love, is the greatest commandment. It is the foundation of all you do and the proof of my presence in your life. Love boldly, without fear or reservation. Love the hurting, the lost, the broken, even those who do not deserve it. When you love as I love, you become my hands and Feet in a world desperate for compassion. 4. The strength to persevere. There will be days when the road is hard and the burden feels heavy. There will be moments when doubt creeps in and the enemy whispers lies. Remember, I am your strength. When you are weak, I am strong. When you cannot go on, I carry you. Keep your eyes fixed on me and do not give up. Your breakthrough is coming. 5. The gift of peace is not just the absence of conflict. It is the presence of me in your heart. Take my peace with you wherever you go. Let it guard your heart and mind, no matter the circumstances. When storms rage around you, be the calm in the chaos, knowing that I am with you always. 6. The promise of my presence. I will never leave you nor forsake you. My spirit dwells within you, guiding, comforting, and empowering you. You are never alone. Even when the world feels cold and distant, call on me and I will answer. Seek me and you will find. Trust me and I will lead. 7. The invitation to bold faith. Faith is not just belief, it is action. It is stepping out when the path is unclear, speaking truth when lies surround you, and trusting me when all seems lost. I invite you to live by faith every day. Walk boldly, love fiercely, and serve humbly. Your faith will move mountains and open doors no one else can dot. 8. The promise of joy. Joy is your strength. It is not dependent on circumstances, but rooted in me. Choose joy even in trials. Let my joy fill your heart and overflow to those around you. You are a light bearer, and joy is your crown. 9. The blessing of abundance. I bless you with abundance, not just of material things, but of love, peace, wisdom, and grace. You will lack nothing that you truly need. Doors will open, provision will come, and favor will surround you. Receive my blessings with gratitude and share them generously. 10. The commissioning. Go forth now, beloved. Step into the destiny I have prepared for you. Be a light in the darkness, a voice for the voiceless. My final words to you: you are deeply loved. You are divinely appointed. You are powerfully equipped. Walk boldly in my name, with my spirit as your guide and my love as your shield. I have called you by name. I have chosen you. I have sent you. Go forth in my peace, my power, and my promise. I am with you, now and forever.